All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's another episode of the Peer Pressure Podcast. We got a couple extra new faces in the building. I guess we'll start from this nigga right here. We got my boy Josh in the building.
The one and only.
we got Keto himself, you know, Mr. Rated Drastic.
Hello, Kai.
Your boy Fran, trying to track the ones and twos. You got my boy DJ over here, real Trini man. You feel me? Walk on for the island boy.
Sir.
We got, what you want to be called? The Black Baboon.
Somebody hold my banana real quick, nigga.
Oh, and on the end, we have in the building, aka Cam, aka.
I'm gonna bleep that out.
Oh, we gonna bleep names, and then we got
You
Will,
gotta say her name. We got the Wigger here.
the Wigger, Wigger, my nigga,
She can say nigga.
aka Key.
She can.
Oh, Miranda Cosmo.
Key, we gonna go with
We
Key.
got Miranda Cosmo.
Miranda,
This podcast.
she out here capping like shit.
She is the key, bro.
I got the
Oh,
keys. That nigga flirt. Look. So we got the intros out the way. Pod, we got a couple topics. You know, we gonna bounce around since we got a group here. It's like a little group therapy session
Let's
today.
get canceled, please.
I'm not trying to get canceled before we even blow. You feel me? All right. Look, so I want to know how y'all feel. Right? We got a bunch of bullshit going on in the world right now. We had a shooting in Virginia at a fucking like a elementary school. A 6-year-old shot their teacher.
Ooh.
Right? I think there was like a physical altercation going on, but
How you getting physical with a 6-year-old?
that's what I'm saying. But why does a 6-year-old have a gap?
That's the
All
right, you got me there.
That's the
You got me
first
now.
question I asked you. I'm like, first, how is a child bringing a okay? Because I know kids should like. I think I saw a stat it was like half of children's death in homes are like kids shooting themselves or like doing some shit like that.
Wayne
but
shot
like,
himself?
yeah, no, I'm saying, but like at school, that's different. Like, how are you transporting the weapon now from where you live? Like, I'm
It's
saying,
not that hard to bring a gun to school.
Kids have done it for a bunch. It happened, didn't it? If I'm correct. Sorry to
at
interrupt.
6 though. I know.
That's a 6-year-old.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
6-year-old.
Like,
You
I
feel
know
me?
when you get to that age when you from protection, I get that. I get that. Like you said, a little way shot. But at 6 years old, that you're still like dropping your pants all the way down when you use the urinal. You're not thinking like a regular. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not at that mindset.
I never dropped my pants.
You know what I mean?
I
Like
never
you're-
dropped
when you,
my pants.
when you at 6, but you're in your 6-year-old, you go to the bathroom.
I used
Kids
to
are still
pull
doing
the
that.
lumber out.
Nah, he said the lumber.
Little ass meat.
That's what I was saying.
This big,
He got pissed hard when he started peeing too.
No.
But nah, I get it.
So like that's just like how you transporting that. Like
He had it on. He put it in his
I feel
little
like those parents.
Iron
gotta
Man
go-
book bag.
Yeah, it comes down to the parents
gotta
for
go
real.
to jail. The parents got to go.
Oh, for sure. No, because like they don't have any supervision over their children that keep track of it. Like I seen a cops episode the other day where like, bang bang bang, knock on this lady's door. She looked fucked up. Are these your kids? No, these my grandkids. I'm watching them. Why was they on the street? I'm like, what the fuck? And then they're like arresting her. They're like talking to the kids. One reeks of alcohol. It's like
Hey, yo, them little baby kids, bitch.
it happens. It's not every day, but like this is something that happens where like slips through the cracks and makes
But-
national news.
This shit it's becoming more frequent and shit. You feel me? I feel like it is because saying this shit happen more frequent. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks before that, we had what 12-year-old shoot their mom because they didn't get a fucking video game or a game system, some shit like that. You feel me? Like this is shit that don't need to be happening.
Where was that?
But it's America,
Do you remember where that happened? Where that
It's
happened?
probably somewhere in fucking Kentucky, like somewhere
Texas.
south or west where they
Virginia?
fucking hunt.
Texas.
And where that segment I could also probably guess is somewhere
like
in the south.
Every
Like,
other day, one of them.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we say it's America, we're like, it's pockets of America. Because you're not seeing the kid in Philadelphia. Yeah, he's shooting someone else, right? Maybe he's shooting someone else or steps up, but you're not shooting you don't see these kids shooting their mom, shooting their teacher in up north, in like northeast. Oh, no. Yeah, I was like,
Nah,
yeah,
northeast.
yeah, you know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
you're
Like,
right.
you have other people coming, like grown folks coming to do it. But I don't feel like you don't see that, like those young Asians doing that shit up here. Like I think it's that gun culture, that weapon culture down there.
I'm gonna teach my kid how to shoot.
Come on, like that's what I'm trying to say. Like they'll be like the first thing I'm gonna do when they get to, I'm gonna teach them how to shoot.
I get it, but then you teach them how to shoot. Not even
And now
fucking up
it's
their
in his
body in
mind.
the
That's the
old
first
school.
thing he's thinking about. When I defend myself, like the first thing I'm gonna do, bring out a gun. Like that's what's like I
Was
find that
this
nasty.
a white kid, black kid?
It's a minor, so nothing's been released.
Yeah, I'm about to say 6 years old. You can't say anything.
Yeah,
like that.
so
that's the first. That's why I brought up the parents. I was like, I know you can't talk about the kids.
yo,
Speak.
no,
We're just putting, you
Um,
can hear me? Okay, bet.
yeah. So the crazy part is like, apparently there was fucking metal detectors at the school and everything. But it's just like you think, nah. You know they do. They have checks. The kids go through metal detectors and shit like that. But it's just like it's a 6-year-old. You're not really thinking like, oh, they about to come in here with a gat and start blowing niggas away.
No,
You feel me?
So it went off, but they didn't check it.
Yeah.
Probably.
So you ever seen Dope, right?
Dope.
Yeah, we were just talking about
I
that.
haven't
The
seen
nigga
that
was a
shit,
geek,
bro.
right?
That
And
shit
he
is
walked straight through the metal detector with a gun and a bag full of drugs.
But that's high school. I done it at Trent High. I done that shit.
Because niggas
Nah.
aren't thorough. You feel me? You go off there just like, all right, you come in every day. Go ahead. You probably got like your keys on you or something like that.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Like there was a mom there. She was so mad. She was just like, why does a 6-year-old have a gun? Like that shouldn't be a thing. Like she was just like, I wouldn't. She was just like, everybody comes to America, thinks America's so great. She was just like, if my husband wasn't in the military, I wouldn't be here right now. She was just like, I wouldn't even have picked America to come to because of this. That tells you a lot how other countries see what we do and how we are.
And that's facts. Because
They-
when I travel and I ask, what you think about America? First thing is school shootings and the president. It's the two
It's
things.
always the president. It's always for me the president.
Yeah,
Like
it's
when I
two
went
things.
to St. Lucia, and like we're just, oh, you from America? Yes. How Donald Trump been not president anymore?
Yeah, they still
They're
talk about it.
still asking about Donald Trump like this dude runs the country now. I'm like, look, I could. When he was running the country, I couldn't even tell you anything about him. Like I wasn't trying not to pay attention to the dude. So like, blah blah. So like, it's just funny to see like what other people they just see what the
What they
media
see.
tells.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, this is a dumb country.
But low key, they got a point.
But no, but they do.
Yo, besides our hip hop culture, like that's the main things that are prevalent.
Yeah, that's it.
And,
Like-
and
And
Our
sports.
cinema,
And that's it,
sports, and
And
music.
even the cinema now is like movies aren't good anymore.
Nah, I've
No,
seen better
movies
foreign
are-
films.
Movies
I
are
like-
not good.
It was
The
good.
four,
Avatar 2 was fire.
Fire.
The little CGI pissed me off, but
Black
it was fire.
Panther.
Black Panther was beautiful.
Watch Yes. it.
no, but that's the thing.
3D too.
But here's the thing though. So these are movies that the original movie came out years ago, and now they get you. They already have
Like, you already
that
got your
fed. Now I'm saying we're talking about like original.
Like
movie.
10 years
That's what I'm
ago.
trying to say.
Well,
like
did you see
that's why that.
Smile? Did you see that?
Smile?
Smile? That was good. I feel like there
Is that was that a
Hard.
or
Everything.
that's a,
Everywhere,
and
All at
that,
Once
that's
was
those are
good.
the only original movies that's coming out now. These horror movies. That is
Nah,
the,
everything everywhere all at once was good.
Oh, that was an
That was
amazing
crazy.
movie.
yeah,
No,
that was
I'm
an
not
amazing
saying I'm
movie.
not saying there aren't bad.
I
Like,
wish that I
there are a lot of critically acclaimed movies. I'm
So
talking
what
about,
you're
like,
saying,
I'm talking about the era.
recreations and sequels.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't have originality anymore.
And like the era of like the big time movies where everybody goes, you know, this is a really good movie, and then they, you know what I'm saying, it's like, well, this is a good movie. This I never heard of it. Like, blah blah. It's not
Brokeback Mountain was unique.
Hey,
unique.
But
is
even
crazy.
to go off that, like that's the same thing with like cartoon shows and shit like that. They just bring back like like reruns of shit. They got like the new That's So Raven with their kids. They got the new this with like the younger
you said
people. That's what they
cartoon.
do.
but
But
we
it
gotta-
goes to
no,
everything though.
No,
It goes to
no.
everything.
I
So
that's
here's
entertainment.
the
Yeah.
point, but it's just like
But that's
the recreation, the sequels, nostalgic. We do things based on nostalgia right now.
Yeah.
Like
That's
there's
what's
nothing
my point.
original. You
Yeah.
feel me? Just like they had the recreation of the Full House. They,
they
did
just
the Full
brought
House
back.
spinoff.
They just literally brought back. What was that Tom Cruise movie? The
Maverick.
Maverick.
Yup.
Like Top Gun.
But
Like,
somebody said that. It was like, that's the only thing that's selling is nostalgia. That's it.
only thing. Oh my gosh, I remember this.
all that shit.
Go
yeah.
back and the movie could be crap.
Trash, yeah.
Crap. They were like, oh my god. So like, it
You
was
seen
such
that
a good
movie,
time.
documentary, Kiddo Cruz? That shit. Fire, bro.
On Hulu, right?
You don't like
Nah,
No,
shit
I
was
was
in
geeked
theaters
out.
only.
It was straight to
Jurassic World, I
Blockbuster.
was going
Fuck
crazy.
is this?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park was
That's
decent.
World.
Shit, but that's the thing. That's
No,
Nostalgia.
like,
Nostalgia.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm agreeing
they're
with you.
targeting franchises, so it's easy for when the first movie ends, they could just do the number 2 and then do another corny storyline. Like, I still think Avatar, like, yeah, Avatar 2 is better than the first one in my opinion, but I still think it's based off a corny ass like trope.
Bro,
like,
it's
the
based
white man
off
comes and saves like people that needs help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, yeah.
Well, they got on James Cameron.
but they try to
about
hide
shit.
that. They try to. But it's like they try to hide that shit.
It's
in
based
these
on
big blockbusters, and that's why I'm like, I'm good off that. I don't know.
It's low key based
That's
on.
my regret for Avatar, really. Sorry.
It's low key based on Last Airbender. If you
With Avatar?
Yeah.
I thought it was based on some Pocahontas shit.
No,
Nah, because when you think about it,
because the third one coming out is the Fire Nation. They gonna fight. I swear to God, they really fighting the Fire Nation.
it's going to be
It's
like
their
fire
reason-
people
their
or,
reason
like,
to
those
fight.
I
type of
like the
people.
idea of it. I haven't seen.
I think they did a trash job.
Avatar,
of that.
Avatar. Or
Both of the Avatar.
If you
damn.
think about it, they have
Not-
the forest
not-
people,
You like your
and they have
forest?
the people underwater. So
Yeah,
you don't think
that
they're
shit
going to have
break
like
up,
some
yeah.
type
No,
of...
no. The problem, I still think it's trash. If that's
And I
what
wouldn't even be
their
surprised if they
mindset.
had some type of,
If
like,
that's what they're
spy
trying to do,
people.
that their angle, I think that's.
I think that's a lot of inspiration, but like definitely like
It was hinted at.
I mean it's just the fact that it's like
I think that's
you know it doesn't look good for them because like
Yeah.
you obviously got the Avatar that came out like 15 years ago, and then they're like, oh, we started with the air, then the water, then the fire. It's like, it sounds
And I don't
familiar.
think that was their original plan. I think they just trying to freak that now.
No, he said it was. He said
You can say-
he had 8 movies.
That's why I said I don't think.
Yeah, he
I
said
think
he
he's
had
capping.
8 movies lined up after this one.
Yeah,
if this
no,
one didn't
I
do
know, yeah,
good,
yeah.
he wasn't going to put them out. But
I mean, we'll see, because like the craziest part about that whole situation is that Puss in Boots is competing with it right now.
Puss in
And
Boots
I'd
fire.
rather
No,
watch
but the
Puss
new
in
cartoon
Boots.
version of it, I don't like the way they animated it.
What,
Yeah.
Puss in
Because
Boots?
the first
Oh yeah,
Boots was
well because they did it like
fantastic.
well
And
now
this
because
shit
now the
is
new
coming out.
animation they're copying that Spider-Man.
Nah, fuck that.
That's why everybody
It was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
original.
yeah.
That's what
Spider-Man.
made it so likable because it was like it was another part of Shrek. Just the,
Yeah.
It was an
Extended,
Spin-off.
like, yeah.
It was the way it was animated. That's what
Yeah.
made it from.
Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Shrek universe. Nah, I get it, but that's how America is. We got
trends.
repetitive movies, and we got young boys that bring guns and shoot teachers and shit.
Yeah, to bring it all
It's
together.
That's America, bro. That's
Bro.
fucking America.
Bring it all back together.
Yo,
America.
facts, yo, guns, drugs, and murder. That's
Guns, drugs, movies, and murder.
Yo, facts. Speaking of murder, bro, like have y'all kept up with the 4 college students in Idaho getting killed?
I did not hear anything about
I hear
that.
none of that.
Bro,
Yes.
that shit, that whole
It's
thing is
really hard.
crazy.
What happened?
He had no
I
ties
cried
to
over
the
that.
No ties.
women
Yeah.
or like his victims,
Oh
and
no,
he
it was 2.
28.
It was 2
Mhm.
college kids.
So
No.
No, it's 4.
No,
Yeah.
it was
4.
4 roommates and 2
No,
died.
it was
No,
4.
he
6
killed 4.
roommates.
And then,
He
yeah.
killed
6
2
roommates,
girls.
4
He
got
killed.
killed.
Yeah, he killed 2 girls and then a couple.
And then the one that survived, she said that she opened the door
Saw figure.
and saw a figure, and I don't know what he was doing to the roommate, but she was like whimpering and crying, and he's like, "Shh, it's okay."
I'm gonna help you now. Yeah, like on some
It's
sadistic
really
shit.
sad.
And then he like walked away, like after
Yeah,
that last
so-
thud,
Mhm.
walked away and left the roommates. I think he left them to survive to like make them like.
Well,
I
can you
don't
explain
know.
it to the people that's watching that
Yeah,
don't know
I'm
about it?
still-
I don't
I'm
know.
still sitting here
What
not
happened?
knowing.
So
It sounds like a
Well,
Netflix series.
please-
yeah, yo,
Yeah.
Netflix. This is
Oh, it
another
should
one.
be.
Netflix is going fucking. They're gonna eat
They're
this
gonna-
one up.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So basically, these 4 college students in fucking Idaho, they were murdered.
Moscow. The
What?
town. The town is Moscow.
Okay.
I don't know.
Miles.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's,
what
it's good
It's
detail.
really
It's
called
good
Moscow?
detail. It's good
It's called
detail.
Moscow.
Yes, and they went to a college. I think it was Washington. I don't know. Carly, do you know what college it was?
No, they went to Idaho
You
or
got to
some
bleep
shit.
that out.
He
They
went
did
to
go to
Washington.
Key.
Is that a key?
No, they were college. They were college.
Yeah,
students.
but I think they were going to college like Idaho something or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they were college students, right?
Okay.
In Idaho. Like there was like it was a gruesome murder. Like all of them were stabbed in their fucking sleep. Only
No,
one
not
person.
in their sleep.
They were
No,
They were not asleep.
Her name
They
was-
were just stabbed.
one person had defensive like things on.
Xana.
them.
Her name was Xana.
I don't know their
Okay.
names. Bro.
I
Pick the mic
So
up.
do
and
you
speak.
no facts?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
no,
yeah, you
no,
know
no,
that.
yeah,
no,
you gotta.
don't get mad defensive when I say the facts.
Because
so
I don't
yeah.
know.
No,
So-
we're not getting defensive. We want you to say it. We want to know.
Get closer
I
to
know,
the
but
mic.
it's just like that's what I'm trying to say. Like share the whole thing because he's trying to go and
Yeah, I'm trying to go, and you
Okay,
keep
no,
punching in.
go.
So if you know
If you
know
have the
like
facts, we want them.
Yeah,
we
that's-
Yeah.
don't have
No,
them.
then I'll let him finish though. Go ahead.
Okay, all right, continue. Let's continue.
Shut the fuck up and continue, motherfucker.
all right. So yeah, 4 of them was just stabbed, bro, in the middle of the fucking night. The law enforcement had no clues. They didn't know why it happened, who did it, nothing like that, bro.
They just
They
found
were
4 people stabbed.
4 people stabbed up, right?
Yeah.
And the 2 roommates were downstairs untouched.
Okay.
They were trying to figure out how the dude got in the house, what was the motive or nothing. They couldn't piece anything together. Apparently, like this is like been how long has it been now since it happened?
It's like November.
It happened in November, yeah.
In November, so it's been like a good like
3 months.
3 months. Like they just now arrested the dude because apparently I guess he left like the sheath of the whatever knife he was using at the place and everything like that.
And they took him now to find out, or like,
Bro, if he hadn't left certain like 2 pieces of evidence, I don't think they would ever found him.
They wouldn't have. It was like,
What did he leave?
He left the
Semen?
sheath.
get out of here.
He left the sheath to his knife, and did he leave like something else, like a glove or something like that?
The only thing I saw was the knife, and they connected the DNA to something else that he owned.
From his
Yeah,
from
trash.
his trash.
And their
Yeah.
and their neighbor's trash.
Some
Yeah.
like crazy
From
shit.
their, like,
His
vacation
neighbor's
house.
trash.
It's so wild. So once they did that, they were just like they started really getting into it. They tracked this motherfucker. He was plotting on that shit for months.
His
They-
his dad's
the
cleaning out their
police-
vacation house.
Mm-hmm.
The
Like
police-
wetbacks and all that shit.
That's
The
sketchy.
police knew 2 weeks after the murder. They were just not saying it to the public.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
The police knew. They just weren't telling us.
It's because
Why?
they don't have
Because
evidence.
they didn't
Yeah.
want
Them
like,
to run.
They didn't want to fuck up like getting the suspect.
Well,
They were being
so
smart.
they didn't know where they were.
Yeah, and
So
the
they didn't
police
know-
were getting mad hate, but at the end of the day, they were doing it to get the suspect.
Oh, yeah,
But that's
that
like
comes, that comes with the
Yeah.
territory. That comes with the
Yeah,
territory.
that's
Yeah,
right.
I mean, like,
that's politics.
No, not
in general.
even just from Idaho. They were getting hate
Yeah.
worldwide.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. That's
Yeah.
politics.
That's what happened.
That's it comes with.
Because like you said, if
I
they
mean,
said
it's-
something
it's-
about it,
then it would
He-
compromise. Like,
yeah, he even dipping.
Exactly. So like they can't
High
let
bar.
them know
Yeah, exactly.
that they're working on it, but the people are like, "Why aren't you working on it?" But we are, but we can't say we are. So like that just comes with the
like the
territory.
Night Stalker.
I mean,
That's what happened to the Night Stalker. They kept putting it on the TV. That pussycat just dipping,
Yeah.
running because he was watching
so,
TV.
oh, we
too.
believe it now.
I'm just saying they knew
Yeah.
what they were doing.
No, 100%.
So,
No, we're not saying that.
like they're professionals.
So like, so
But like people are like they want
immediate
instant
results.
that's
yeah.
and that's
Right.
yeah, that's
It's
you
like-
know, but things like
Yeah,
Yo,
the parents
they-
were
if they don't
no,
get
the
that,
parents
they're
were
just gonna
upset.
bash until they get what they
No,
want.
the parents were upset. They said to the police they were mad at them, and then they ended up even apologizing to them
Good.
at the end of the day
Yeah,
because
as they should.
they're doing what they
Yeah.
need to do.
They pinged this motherfucker's phone like 14 times, bro. By the house, bro.
No, they didn't
Crazy.
ping it. They were saying his phone went dark around
thought-
the same time.
No, I thought they said they pinged his phone.
I think they were pinging it sometime in the area, but like his phone went dark around the time the murders happened.
Oh,
So that's how they pieced it together. The
What?
fact that he was driving like 8 hours away and just like the sheath and all that shit. So they're just like, yeah, it was you, bro. Like,
Okay, so
I just want to know the motive.
Why
I was
do
about
it?
to say.
Yeah.
So I was about to say.
I've
He's
heard
taking
theories.
criminology.
that's another
So
big
like
thing.
maybe he could just be a serial
Crazy.
killer.
Yeah,
I think he could have been on
I've
his
heard-
way. He
I've
could have
heard
been on his
theories,
way.
I don't know.
He had
Honest.
no connection to the victim.
So if he would have got
Oh,
away,
you had no
he
connection
would've
at
been-
all.
No.
Yeah, he was just he was a
Oh,
criminology
so
student.
yeah,
like you
so
said.
he was just in his bag, and
But
you started
can-
thinking he probably thought he could get away with this
Can I,
shit.
can I argue?
Yeah, no,
Hold up.
100%.
Hold up, what you gonna say?
He made a Reddit like a post before he did the murder asking if you have ever committed a crime, what was your psychological mindset at the time? Like people are thinking that he did it like to do research.
Yeah,
to
100%. No,
just- people are thinking that he plotted this and that we're planning this for months.
That's crazy though.
I agree.
Like,
You know, that's some psycho behavior, though.
We don't know, and we don't know until he speaks. And I heard that now that he's in jail, he hasn't been saying a word. He hasn't been crying. He hasn't been praying. He goes to sleep fine. He's not feeling remorseful, and he's not saying anything.
Have you seen
All
his
he
face?
said was, "I went to Idaho because I like the shopping there." That's all he
Yeah,
said.
you want to go 8 hours away to.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
disagree that he liked the shop. He's probably happy with that.
Sure. But all right, so the only thing I have to ask is like this. This makes you think of another thing, like a question I want to ask. Do you think that all these like serial killer documentaries are playing a part in this shit?
Like,
That's the same thing as video games. Like you can't really attribute it to that. You know.
I do agree with Josh.
You know, it's like
Same thing with music. It's like, I think it's better to have these, documentaries and shit like that, because you want to educate. You don't want to act like it doesn't happen. Like trying to brush it to the side is the worst thing to do.
For sure.
Like I think it's glorifying is when it becomes a problem. When you're having like, I don't have a problem with when Zac Efron played Tom Bundy, whatever it was.
Ted Bundy?
Ted
Yeah.
Bundy.
That nigga said Tom Bundy.
That's what freaking Batman, I think. But
Yeah.
it's like when now you start like glorifying the character, sexualizing the character. Yeah, like, he was known as a heartthrob back then.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know how you see it, but that was back in the '80s, whatever. But like, I still feel like they play too much into that, and that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
But like, I've seen some like, have you seen Mindhunter? Like on Hulu's, like where they get into that guy who was like, I think he killed like his grandparents and all these people, and very stoic dude, big guy. And you watch the thing, and it's very just like just like thrillerish. It's like
Yeah.
they're not glorifying anybody. They're
Right.
giving you straight up, and it's very great acting. And I didn't know about it, and I was like, I thought I learned a lot. So I was
Yeah.
like, this is cool. And like in that respect, not like, oh, this is cool, what happened.
Yeah.
But like, I think when you start sexualizing the characters, when you start embellishing characters
That's-
just to make the story make
That's
profit,
the thing.
That's what I think.
Because even like look,
you
the
can do it
night,
the right way.
yeah, throw it back to the Night Stalker. Like the Night Stalker, even back then, everybody was like in love with him, was infatuated with him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like people were sending news to him and shit.
Yeah.
And now they redo it. It's the same thing. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
oh, he was
That's what
actually
I'm
handsome. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel what I'm
people
saying? Like,
want instant answers.
Yeah.
They want to know like what was behind their thought process.
Yeah.
They want to know why, and they want to know what's gonna happen to them. And so they invest all their time and their attention to it because they want to know the result.
yeah.
I think
we're not obsessed with culture.
Nah,
And the drama,
for sure.
they
And
want
like
to know the drama.
going on what she said, the drama is what keeps us enticed and like keeps us wanting more.
Yeah.
That's what
I
keeps
say-
the media alive.
Exactly. I say if you want to educate people, make it well known, you go back to like those like Criminal Files, whatever the fucking show was, where it's just like these are the facts, this is the evidence, blah blah blah. But
I
we
love
don't make a
those
whole
shows.
series about it, you know.
Yeah.
We don't cast characters
I
and
used
shit.
to
We
watch
just
when you're high. Sorry.
no. I get it. Like those are still intriguing.
She's not lying.
No, but those are still intriguing enough to where like you're gonna keep watching them, but you're not like sensationalizing it.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm casting Zac Efron or what's his name from what's the American
Evan
Horror
Peters?
Story?
Did you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
the Menendez brothers Law and Order show?
No, I don't think I have.
Well, it was a Law and Order show, and they posted on like ABC or CBS, and now so many people were starting this petition to let the brothers go because of what they saw on,
On the
the
TV
Law and
show.
Order
People
show.
found
That's
love,
what I'm talking
yeah.
about. Like
I get it.
Like-
You want to get the public. You want to make it real like spicy and shit, but like
it has a consequence.
it does. So like maybe keep it simple and
Give
I
facts.
have a question.
Educate the audience.
Yeah.
If you could be a murderer, how would you do it?
God damn.
No.
Like a psychopath, though. Like,
I'm not
what
even
kind
gonna
of psychopath
I'm
would you
not
do?
getting. I'm not getting.
Just saying, not realistically.
I'm shooting.
There's
and I'm running.
I'm
The
cutting like
answer
olives.
is
My face
literally.
is.
I'm the answer.
You wanna answer?
And this is not even illegal to say. The answer is on the internet.
I mean,
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
it's probably on the internet.
do whatever Tony Soprano did.
just if you say this, just don't commit a murder because that's the first thing they're gonna go to. Is,
Tinder, like a
this
Tinder
bitch
serial
said this
killer.
shit on this podcast.
Yeah, facts.
2023.
Tinder serial killer,
It
though.
is. Like I've seen it
That was
when it's
crazy.
when I've scrolled on my For You page. Like people put it out there.
No, that's a regular thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Well,
I don't.
once it happens, they're like, "Oh my god, like the correlation. People are gonna eat this up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get likes, and
Exactly, but-
reposts and shit."
I'm just saying, we need some more cool fucking serial killers.
God damn,
What
Cruz.
the fuck?
I'm just saying, the '70s was lit,
Oh,
though.
we got a
They
topic.
found the Zodiac killer.
Zodiac, what's
They
up?
think that they found the Zodiac
They
killer.
say that every like 5
Supposedly.
years.
Wait,
Yeah,
who's
bro. They
this?
said that shit in
Supposedly.
October, and I was
Yeah.
just like,
Wait,
I was just
who?
like,
It
what?
was like some dude out west in the
California.
70s
He
or
died.
80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like going around just murdering people and no one could find him. It was like
Wow.
some Jack the Ripper shit, Like
Shout out to Jack, bro.
Shout out to
Was he?
Jack,
He wasn't found yet.
people say they found him, but like
Wasn't there a serial killer in Trenton?
Bro, listen, right? Listen, right? I live right across the street from a abandoned warehouse, right? Two prostitutes was fucking murdered, brutally murdered,
Oh my God.
right?
Why are we laughing?
Right? And then right in the park, they found another prostitute burnt to death
Okay.
by the same nigga.
Yeah.
And they just found another one on Route 1 dumped in the carpet. This nigga out here bodying prostitutes right now, blood. He bodying them shits, bro.
Hate
No,
sex
not the
workers.
one that.
Oh, that nigga.
Not-
Bro.
You better hope you don't see nobody OnlyFans, bro.
Bro.
It's a rat, bro.
He
It's a
bodying.
rat.
So we got one right now in outside Trey.
We still have one.
He's still,
I don't
nobody
think
called
it's
him
Like,
yet.
has there been a murder since like around the summertime?
I feel like not a lot of
He
people
just killed
been,
somebody like the beginning of this year.
Oh, like
He
No,
they
no,
found
no.
somebody on Route 1. It's the same
Oh,
nigga
like
who killed.
2023?
Yeah. He just
Where?
killed. Huh?
Where?
I
Are
don't
they
fucking know.
sure it's the same dude? Or
They
it's
saying they tying it to him because it's another prostitute that's supposed
in
to
the same area.
be in that South
They
Trenton
have
area.
to-
It fits the
It fits the
the
narrative.
MO.
Find them
The
on,
MO.
It's the MO.
Yeah.
Craigslist
Bro, I've
or
probably
something
seen the
like
prostitutes
that.
killers?
too.
Yeah.
I see
Yeah,
hella
yeah.
Bro, I see him all the time.
all the time,
I'm
bro.
seeing-
I see him all- and I knew, and I seen, and I
What's up?
talked, and I was fucking having conversations with the fucking the
killers?
one that died recently, the prostitute that died. She was only like 18. She was doing it when she was a
Damn,
kid.
always young, bro.
So I used to be like, why you fucking out here, sweetheart? Like, in life. It was just quick, chit chat. And then she got dumped in the fucking, rolled her up in the carpet, put her in.
Oh, so you like talk to this?
I live out there, so I see
the
these prostitutes every
out there,
day.
too.
Yeah, they always trying to like suck dick. But
I deliver
Sometimes
to his
they're the ones
area.
that start
I pass
conversations
his
with
house
you,
when I
nigga.
deliver. I seen the prostitutes too.
they always out there. So he bodying them motherfuckers, bro. He'll fuck them probably and like get them up out of there.
Well,
You on some GTA shit, probably.
I'm just
For real.
saying, because I used to do the same thing with GTA.
I
I need my
will,
money back.
I need my bread
I need my money
I
back.
need my bread back. I thought you liked me. I thought you liked me.
Nah,
RIP
but
to
that
the
ass,
dead.
but that ass, bro. All this shit is going to get turned into a Netflix documentary. Off
Definitely
rip.
the one y'all was
Well,
just
it's
talking
not.
about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
It's
I haven't
a
heard
lot.
about it on the
Well,
news.
that's the thing. I think it depends on the notoriety of the situation.
It will.
Obviously,
I
this
mean,
is
he's taken out how many people now?
with the Trent one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
but
that
still,
nigga.
I didn't even hear
That's
about
what
that
I'm saying.
one.
Yeah,
It depends
they-
on-
they-
Oh,
they got
niggas
that shit
don't
on-
give a fuck about Trenton.
And they don't give a fuck if it's a prostitute.
Like,
Yeah. I actually did a video inside that warehouse that they was in and shit. It's like,
Nigga walked right past the body.
yeah. So it was crazy.
Anyone
still
got
out
something
there.
funny to
R.I.P.,
talk
man.
about?
No.
Jesus.
Well, talk about
Why are we
prostitution.
talking
Saying
about
that.
such
Yeah, you're right.
dark shit?
That wasn't my fault. I wanted to talk about can women have threesomes like men,
I do.
but we're not gonna talk about that.
No, we can talk about it.
No, we can talk about it.
topic after what
What's
we just
up?
talked
We
about.
gotta change gears.
Talk
'cause
about
this shit-
prostitution. Talk about prostitution. All right, say nah.
Nah. So look, next order of business.
Yeah.
Like you said, we're gonna switch gears. You know.
God.
All right, Keto. What you wanted to hit on, blood?
So I had a conversation with a friend, right? And I'm a very open-minded person. I don't judge nobody, real shit, because I'm a slut. She was like, let's have fun and let's bring other people in. That's okay. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But she,
That's
but
cool,
she
my
was
friend.
she was playing, but she thought I was gonna have like a different outlook on it. You feel me? But I'm like, if you want another man to have fun with, let's get lit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With you?
I don't care. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
He said, I'm
so
comfortable
you
with my
run a train with
sexuality.
another random nigga?
I don't care.
Okay,
I
fair
won't.
enough.
Just don't look at me.
Just,
There's no eye contact.
My thing though is it
I would've-
like you
I would've.
was about to say, is it a train or is it a threesome?
So she was like, oh, I thought you was gonna call me like a whore and this, that, and the third, because that's me being trained out. I said, that's not you being trained out. I was like, if that's a fact, I've been trained all of them. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay, the only I look at it like masculine, feminine.
that's
feminine.
That's what,
So I feel like no dude will ever be like, I had a threesome with another dude and a girl. I feel like a dude will always be like,
I'll take it
I
in my
trained
grave.
her. I trained this bitch out. As for a woman, she might be like, she's not gonna be like, yeah, I had it. Some will be some real like gangster ass bitch is gonna be like, yeah, I had a train ran on me. But I feel like nowadays it's gonna be like, nah, I had a threesome too, da da da. But niggas gonna be like, yeah,
So
So
what do you
all
consider?
comes down to
huh?
The lingo.
Masculine
not
and
even a
feminine.
lingo, it all
I
comes
cannot say
down
that
to
shit
just
today, bro.
how society views sex for men and women. That's just all
Simple.
it comes down to.
That's fair.
No, that's
Simple.
it's strictly that. Because like when you like a guy can literally say I had 3 women had sex with me one time. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. But flip it around, you're a whore. That's I'm saying just that simple. So like so that's why the train is a term to
Just for
that.
just
So
to
to let
dehumanize a woman.
no,
Pretty
no,
much, yeah.
literally. That's what a guy.
wouldn't
Like,
say that.
guys can say I had a train
I
wreck.
believe it because
I'm
I don't
just
look
saying.
at it that way.
No, I'm
I
like,
don't look at it that way. Like if you like to get lit, baby, get lit.
No, and
Tag
I'm
me
not
in.
judging. I'm not judging.
I'm in it.
There's
You
no
feel me?
judgment there, but I'm just saying that's what the train. I know that's why they say it. It's not like it's not right, but like that's what
I
they're
don't, but
for.
I just feel like it's like like I said, I feel like as a dude, you're never gonna say like, yeah, I've had a. You're gonna be like, yeah, we ran a train,
Well, so I mean, what's your definition of a threesome?
huh?
What's your definition of a threesome?
Good
For
question.
me,
Who else, nigga?
Yeah, the fuck. Oh, I asked you. A
well,
direct
I was
question.
gonna say like for me it's me and 2 girls. You feel me? So, but I get it.
No,
I get
no,
what you're saying.
but-
I get what you're
yeah.
saying. It's just 3 people. In
No,
general.
but,
And
like-
it's
No,
so you look it up online. A threesome, a group of 3 people engaged in the same sexual activity.
So it doesn't say a group of 3 people, one
No,
woman,
that's
2
your-
male. I mean 2
100%.
females.
That's your ideal situation.
But-
Yeah.
No, but,
Obviously,
but
I
you
know that, but I'm
yeah.
saying like I just feel like that.
No, for
just
you,
what
that's-
you said. Society.
And that's what I'm
society.
trying to say. We're
Nick,
talking
men-
about
men and-
technical. We're talking about
men and
technical
women.
definitions and societal definitions of
So
it.
what's
I'm
your-
saying that the
Now,
technical-
what's your definition of a train being ran?
4 to 5.
Or is it like the technicality of
it's
it's like
just-
one dude goes, then another dude goes, then another
That's
dude
that's
goes.
what a train is. One dude
Okay.
fucks the chick. After he's done, he
What's a
tags his bro
caterpillar?
in, not fucking them at the same time.
Okay, then yeah, sure. Call it 3
What's the caterpillar then?
Huh?
Nah,
I've never heard of that. I don't ever want to know what that is.
What's the centipede?
Oh, I think I have
What's the centipede?
I know what you meant, but I was hoping you did it correctly. Bro. I was like, yeah, let him get off the caterpillar. Let him get off the
That's a centipede, bro.
What's the centipede?
Let him get off.
But I'll call that an orgy.
What?
Centipede?
4
No,
people,
nigga.
4 is an
Yeah,
orgy.
yeah, as soon as it's 4 more.
4 more
Three
is
is
an
a crowd.
orgy.
4 is a
Yeah.
4 is or.
But
4 is orgy.
It's an orgy in
Y'all do? Would everybody
That's
here do
what
an
I'm
orgy?
saying.
Would everybody here do an orgy?
Huh?
Would everybody here do an orgy?
Yeah.
I do an orgy.
Yeah,
Just don't
why
look
not?
at me, bro. Like, listen, I am
No,
very...
not even look at me. Don't make eye contact with me, because you're gonna look at people by accident. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be just like I'm not looking at it, but you're gonna eyes gonna
Look
wander.
down,
Wait, I
nigga.
will.
No, I'm
Nah,
not.
well,
My
if
eyes
I'm in the
gonna
room,
wander, but like,
Look at
down.
me.
Don't
Don't look
like-
at me. Don't get no nut on me.
Yeah,
Don't
naturally,
nobody
yeah,
do
yeah.
nothing.
Don't touch me.
don't touch me.
No, I know everybody's seen that video where dude accidentally nutted on dude and he swung on him.
I'll kill him.
He
So-
straight swung on that nigga.
My only thing is, don't dap me up.
Yeah,
We not homies right
man.
now.
Yo,
Once
man.
you nut, leave,
Bro,
nigga.
niggas been fucking, yo, bro.
Nah,
I
low key.
know you was touching your dick.
Low key, don't dap me up. Yeah,
No, I'm not
You
that
tell you the
up.
street, they start
What's
talking.
up? I'm like, what's good? I'm like,
The only reason,
I just start diving.
situation I may dap up somebody, it was like a 2-on-2, and me and my homie was trying to get at these 2 girls for forever type shit. It was like, oh man.
And you
fine.
dap me up before you
I
put
get
your
it.
hand
No,
on your
no,
dick.
but I'm saying like
Dorn?
if this happened, like, if
No.
it's like if shit like
did y'all keep your hands like that for a little bit?
Fuse, yeah, you gotta
No.
fuse each other.
like
Fuse
they
it.
said like nigga say
Match
she's
my
not going
rhythm.
down. They say she's not going. That's crazy.
Wait, what?
He's matching his
He
rhythm.
said, match my rhythm.
Bro,
Yeah.
tag team. Matt
Sound
Hardy
like
Jeff Hardy.
thunder in the
shit,
bedroom.
Oh, no, it's just,
Oh, man, y'all
I'm saying?
niggas
Like,
are
but, all right.
fucking nasty.
It's
So it's okay for a woman to have 2 men.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would
No,
y'all-
it's always
do y'all-
okay.
Now,
I'm
now,
about to say.
hold on, hold on,
That
hold
was
on,
never,
hold on,
that was never
hold
the
on.
question. That was never.
So
the
I
never the
asked
issue.
this question
We was talking about
because
terminating.
it's two people here with vaginas. In.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be?
No, it's 100% okay.
Like,
What
it's
do you
like
mean?
in a-
No, what would you
I-
call it? Would you call it? Not even okay. What would you call it? I'm sorry. Do you call it a threesome or do you call it a train?
I mean, I've never heard the term train, so I would
Different
say.
generation.
I say
Different
threesome.
generation.
It's a
Yeah, I
weird-
get it.
they don't really say that anyway now.
Yeah. Huh? What happened?
I say threesome.
You have a
It's a
threesome.
threesome. It doesn't matter what the people are. It's 3 people.
So what if it's like 3 trannies?
It's a threesome.
It's still threesome.
Is it?
It's
And I feel like
it's
that's what
three
kind of-
people. A threesome.
Is it-
Yeah,
and I feel like
exactly.
that's what
It could be
kind of
3
makes it
guys,
different
3
now.
girls.
Is it a train going both ways?
What?
What?
You know,
And
Is it going
cancel.
north?
And
Is it going north and southbound?
Yo.
Nah.
Nah, so
What'd she say?
no, what
No,
you
I
say?
thought we were talking about.
Threesomes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We just fucking slow. We just
But
bouncing.
that's what I'm saying. Like an ideal threesome for a man would be with 2 chicks.
Naturally.
Naturally, right?
2 dykes.
No.
Yo,
What's up with you, bro?
2 young babes, bro.
What's up with you, dog? You want to fuck bitches in do rags
That's tough.
With
might
the
have to-
silkies,
with the silky on, bro?
Nah,
Are we
nah.
talking about tucked in or the flat, bro?
Nah, I'm talking about she got that shit tied right
She
here.
gonna be like me. She
But now
gonna drop his shit on your dress.
now
like
my
this,
thing
she sit
is
on top.
that's an ideal threesome for men.
Yeah.
Would y'all be opposed to having a threesome with
straight
2?
man. Straight man.
Yeah, straight man. Would
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would you be opposed to having like a threesome with another dude and 1 chick?
No, we were saying no.
No,
I
as long as she's not my girl.
don't mind.
As long as she's not
I've
my girl,
done
I'm
it.
for it.
Huh?
As long as she's not my girl, I'm for it.
BB,
Yeah, same.
can you tell the story?
Huh?
Can you tell the story or no?
The story about how what?
The threesome would.
I got offered.
No, how you mentioned it and shit went left.
Oh my god.
Can you tell it or?
Oh, bro, that's a great
Hold
subject.
on.
I was entertaining a woman who had some red flags. Well, just say that, some very big red flags. I was telling her about a situation I had found myself in, when I was in a relationship, about, a threesome. It was a argument, conversation, X, Y, and Z, and I pretty much was saying, like, it's non-negotiable for me. Like, I'm going to have a threesome. I was like, regardless. Like, I'm going to have a threesome.
That's
period.
what you want. And
That's just what I want. It's no big deal. You feel me? Like if I can't tell a woman what she can do, you feel me? You ain't about to tell me what the fuck I can do. Simple. If I was just like not to brag, not to flex, but like you feel me? I can pull my own, nigga. I've had a threesome come to me before. I'm confident it'll come to me again. I ain't worried about it. I was like, I'm not pressed for it. I'm not out here like threesome.
Yeah.
But
It's on the bucket list.
it's finna happen.
For sure, yeah.
And I was like, ideally, and I was telling Shorty, and she felt some type of way. She was like, obviously, yeah, you doing your own thing, like we casual, She was like, but I can't help but feel some type of way. She's like, rationally, like I get it, but I feel some type of way. And I was like, well, we talked about it, and I made the point. I was just kind of like, even if I were to wife you, right? I was like, because she made the argument that she feels like it's only something she would give her boyfriend, and I was like, to me, that's goofy as hell. I was like, because if I'm gonna have a threesome, I'm going to have a threesome. Which means if you have if you have a threesome with your girl, you're playing by her rules. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She's going to set boundaries. Yeah, you feel me? We can fuck another girl together, but don't look her in the eyes. Don't kiss her. Don't do X, Y, and Z. Me, you know me. Like you said, I'm a slut. I want all, nigga. I'm at the buffet, nigga. I'm gonna eat everything.
Ew.
He said even that nasty ass jello that be there, no one touched.
Facts, bro. You talking about like old country
Yeah,
buffet
man.
and shit,
Yeah,
nigga.
Jello
You
don't
talking
be
about like
sitting.
2002. But yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna do all that. And she was like, yeah, again, I was like, like say if I was like, even so, I was like, if that's how you feel, I was like, wouldn't you prefer? I was like, say, if I were ever to decide I want to settle down and it were with you or whatever the fuck it was, I was like, wouldn't you feel as though like it would be better if I did get it out the way? Because now like it's not like you feel any pressure anyways. Right?
Okay.
Later on, I hit her up, just see what's up. Like I'm like, hey, what's up? Like how you feeling? Da da da. She's still in her bag about it, and I'm like, I would tell you not to like dwell on that shit. I was like, but I know you're not gonna help yourself. Like realistically speaking, like. She's a woman. Women emotional before rational. Men are the opposite. Like, it is what it is at this point. Like, you got to get past it. So, she said she wanted to talk about it. But for me personally, it's like I already gave you my energy. And I already answered any question I need to answer. At this point, I don't need to validate myself
already
anymore
gave
to you.
you
I don't.
energy.
I gave you like if we have it,
yeah,
you get what I'm saying. Like I already gave you my energy on it. I was like, I'm good. It was like 9:30 at night. I was like, I'm tapped out. That's it for everybody for the night. I'm gonna chill, go home, like relax. I'll holler at you tomorrow about it. She didn't really like that. So she kind of like got in her bag and tried to be petty. And I'm somebody who's very honest with every woman I've encountered. You feel me? You can do as you please. I'm going to do as I please. When we kick it, you feel me? I'm going to court you respectfully. But you feel me? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm gonna wife you. Chances are I'm not. Sorry, respectfully, I'm probably not gonna wife you. I was like, most chicks is kind of lame nowadays, anyways. Like, I don't give a fuck. But I was just like, I told her that, and she knew this. She knew this. Like, I was just kind of like, so she tries to throw it in my face whenever she gets like upset, but she already knew I don't give a fuck. Like, you can do whatever you want with who you want, but just be real. Like, cause I'm gonna be honest with you too. Like, you feel me? Sexual health, da 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 da. So she got mad and tried to throw in my face. Oh, like I'm gonna date other people. I said, okay. Well, I was like, now we don't even need to have a discussion. I said, let's talk about it tomorrow. Now you just made a decision without even hearing me out, and we haven't talked. I was like, okay, cool. Da 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 da. Shorty was upset. She started talking shit. Fuck you, block me, X, Y, and Z, yada yada yada. I'm on the phone with Pearl, telling her about Shorty. Shorty calls me 51 times. 51 times, back to back to back to back. After shutting down the conversation, not hearing me out, I was just kind of, she says like, fuck you, da 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 da, tells me to block her. I was like, I ain't blocking you. If you want to block me, Shorty. I don't care. Tried to say I'm a liar. I was like, how did I lie to you? You lied to me. You told me like I was enough when I wasn't. I was like, Shorty, I told you I'm a simple man. I don't need to entertain 3-4 bitches at one time. I don't need to do that. My schedule's already busy enough. So if I'm chilling and I'm casual and I have somebody that is a good vibe and the sex is bomb, da da da, I don't need to go there. I'm simple.
Yeah.
I told you that. But since you got feelings now, somehow now I'm a liar and da da da, X, Y, Z, blah blah blah. Call me 51 times. I don't answer. She's trying to keep the argument going. I was just like, I told her, I was like, you're going to realize you fucked up tomorrow. I was like, the only reason why you're still dragging this conversation out is because you know you're fucking up. Yeah. And this is what you're doing to keep it out instead of facing what's about to happen next. Like, you know.
So she actually
you feel me? Because she almost had me too. I'm going to get there. This is the juicy
Look,
part.
that's what I'm trying to say.
This is the juicy part.
Fast forward to it,
Shut
bro.
up, nigga. All right, it's a build up, bro.
It's a build up to what? Nigga, you gonna tell us regardless?
Facts, but
the fuck?
Because it needs to be here to show people how fucking crazy.
I'm cutting all of it out.
Huh?
We just gonna get to the juicy shit.
Piss on you.
Get to the juicy.
You want the juicy juice?
We've been here for like 10 minutes with this story.
It's been 10 minutes, bro. All right.
7 minutes.
7?
Yeah, it's been
worth
7
the
minutes.
story, bro. It's got to kill time anyways, bro. All right, so.
Nigga, we 52 minutes deep talking about kill time.
Yeah, bro. 7 minutes before.
You don't speak, bitch.
He interrupted me.
I'ma destroy everything. All right? Speak, nigga.
All right. Where your mom at? But anyways.
Fucking mutt.
Your mom.
Don't fucking rebuttal. Speak into the mic. Please.
She called me 51 times. I ignore it. She tries to say.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Speak. Don't give a fuck. Nobody else saying. Shut up. You stop laughing, piece of shit.
We were on this part of the story.
DJ.
Because that's what I kept getting interrupted, bro.
We were on this part of the story when I turned to him and said, "Can you pass me the pen?"
Niggas try to interrupt me, bro.
He inhaled and I.
All right.
While you not talking, hand me the bottle.
And he starts it again.
All right. So
She called you 52 times.
She called me 51 times, right? So I ignored it. Then she was blowing up my phone, saying a bunch of stuff, about my ex, X, Y, and Z.
What she was saying about you?
Huh?
What's
Shut the fuck up.
What she said she was gonna do?
Huh? I'm gonna get there, nigga. I'm gonna get there. So I was just like, yeah, you bugging. I was like, you bugging the fuck out, da da da. She was like, oh, if I'm bugging the fuck out. So I fucked Shorty. Shorty liked to record when we did stuff. She liked to record.
She like
BB always find like
run it over and be like,
freakiest
freaky.
She a freaky
Like BB find the freakiest, most fun down
You were too
girls
high right here.
ever, bro.
On accident.
On
Hang on the
Too far to
corners
the
where you,
So what happened?
Um,
She liked you.
she liked to record. She wanted to do OnlyFans with me. I was like, no, I'm not doing that shit with you.
I did find one girl I want to do it. God bless.
lit, right?
Yeah.
So she liked to record. So we recorded a lot of things that we did. You feel me? So she threatened. She was like, "Oh, like if I'm bugging out," she was like, "How about I send these? Cause
Ooh.
I send these to your ex."
Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh wait, do you not like?
no.
Do you still have feelings for your ex?
Yes.
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 I respect it's not even feelings. I respect my ex. You feel me?
Feelings.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Juicy, right? It's juicy, right? It's just
So-
juicy, right?
But it's not even the point. It's not even. It's not even
Don't even ask that question. I know you want to ask
That's-
that. That's a whole. This is supposed to be here for another 30.
that's not even.
Ow.
Yeah, that's what they, don't bring it up. You're gonna talk for another 30 minutes.
I saw
No,
what
this
you
is,
were
this
about to do.
so the whole point is because she did some OD stalker shit one time and found my ex's Twitter profile.
Okay.
So that's why she threatened
Crazy.
to send the videos to my ex.
Okay. Did she?
No.
All right.
She's
If
just
she
being
did, it
nasty.
wouldn't matter,
Maybe you
bro. I'd be
shouldn't
living.
have
I told her,
been-
huh?
Maybe you shouldn't have been with someone who's like threatening you.
I didn't fucking know she was gonna do that. It's
No,
not.
no,
did
I
do a
know,
whole
I know.
360
But did
though.
you guys like end it after that?
Duh.
Okay, okay. Did
Almost.
you get back together after that?
The second time.
What?
This is the second time right now.
This is
Oh,
the second.
Yeah.
There was no third time.
No, G, chill.
We didn't
done-
know.
we
We didn't
done
know
with
the
the bitch,
energy
like-
was that. Was
Yeah,
that
like
deep.
I know,
Recent?
I know.
Yeah.
So what else she
This is
do though?
recent.
What else?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is recent. What else did she do after she said that to you?
Huh?
What else did she do after she said that to you?
She called like I didn't respond to the message. Like she
Then
sent
what
me a
happened?
bunch, she sent me a bunch. Then she called me the next day, like pretty much.
No,
trying-
no, no. You said she was gonna do what? She's like, I see you in how long? I see you in 25
Oh,
minutes.
she was starting to pull up to my crib. She was like, "I see you in 30 minutes," and I was just like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I see." I was like, "Yo, you're not pulling up to my crib." Like, Shorty has,
But
Alright.
you was scared.
huh?
Because you called me.
Huh?
You was scared.
I told you about it the day after.
Yeah, but
bro.
you was saying, you was like, bro, this bitch is gonna pull up.
I would have beat her the fuck up. Beat her the fuck up, bro.
You would have met her
Scary
right.
as shit.
I would have knocked Shorty
He
the
would've
fuck
walked in there.
out if she pulled up to my crib. Cause she in my phone like, "You making me crazy." I'm like, "Bitch, I ain't do nothing to you,
Yeah,
bro."
you're bringing your crazy out just because I want to
What'd I
engage
do?
with
What
you.
did you do? What did you do? Tell me
What
what
I-
did you do? What did you do?
What did I do?
It's one thing that you do to a woman that makes her look. What do you do? What do you do?
Gives it the zup. The zup.
You did voodoo on that motherfucker. Yes, you did.
The zup.
Stretch that
Does Heather
bitch out
give
like
like
leather,
Claire
man.
vibes from like Modern Family?
You're fucking dumb.
Don't
Huh?
ask for that.
Sorry, why not? Is that about it? Look, look, I love Claire, bro.
Like
I-
very controlling, Life 360.
Yeah,
like,
you just telling us about the
yeah,
tattoo.
I have to tell my mom that I'm going to work and I leave my phone at my job and I will go and get a tattoo.
So
Does
are
she
more
know
like,
you
are
here?
So are you more like
Yeah.
Ash?
Oh, okay. You need to tell her you somewhere else. I ain't trying to get this shit bombed up.
Your mom is
Where she at?
And, like,
Where's she at?
my first date, she
Oh,
Oh,
nah.
shit. Topic.
She pulled up.
How old were
she,
you?
wait,
Context.
I was like 16 turning 17.
Okay, I
Okay,
understand.
okay.
So,
Okay.
oh, this
Track
was my
on
first date. This was my long-term boyfriend, but it was our first date.
You
And
guys still together?
so
No, I like context. I like context of stories.
Hey, yo.
transparency, bro.
look.
Right through this nigga,
I
bro.
wish she was on
Right
camera
through
for that
this
look,
nigga,
bro. That look was crazy.
You know the emoji? It just got the line. That was her face.
I look sorry. I like context. I want to know like how am I like because like
She about to fire on you.
Bop on this
if they're still
nigga.
together, if they're still together, she's gonna dodge around certain parts. She's not
No,
gonna
no,
go
no.
all out. Know what I'm saying?
No.
Like so I'm saying.
Okay. Go
He
ahead.
lying.
he picked me up, and like my parents, they were at a soccer game. So
Oh, that nigga had the wheels?
yeah,
Oh.
So you a sophomore and he's
I was a junior.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
He was what, like in his
He's
30s?
he's a senior.
no, he's
That's
a month
better.
younger than me.
Okay.
Oh, so
But-
he's a junior as well. Okay.
Yeah, so he picked me up and he drove me to TCNJ. We went to like Mariachi Grill.
Hey.
Okay.
I got a
I see you.
burrito.
Mm.
And he got the same thing I got because he wanted to try it. I kept my phone on me and I kept checking it every like 5 minutes because my mom's the type to keep like checking in.
But she knew you were on a date.
She didn't. Yeah, she
You
knew.
fuck.
She didn't text me for like an hour and a half. So I'm like, okay, she's gonna give me my privacy. I put my phone away. We go to like Rosedale Park, and we're walking, and then we're sitting at like the bench like around the thing.
Mm-hmm.
but it's on the cusp of woods.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, I know exactly what you
mom-
mean right there.
My mom is texting me. I'm not getting them. She texted me 67 times.
Holy shit.
Called me 42
2 times off of
times.
69.
God
She
damn.
called me 42 times. And she said, oh, my dad called me probably like 12. he called me 12 times.
He was
My
on That's My
sister
Baby
called me
Girl.
Twice.
Yeah.
Like, where you
And
bloody
she
at?
said, don't move, I'm coming to get you.
Look.
Oh.
Told you murder
And
was not
she-
playing that.
So I was like, fuck. I was having such a good time too. And so we were leaving.
That right there
And
is a violation.
I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, you're not going to be, like, she's going to be an asshole. Like, she's going to bitch one of us out. She, like, didn't slow down. She whipped around the bend and was like, get in. And so I got in. And then she looked at him. I don't remember what she yelled at him, but she
Bomba
yelled
clad.
at him.
Nah, we
She
don't,
yelled
we
at
don't really
him?
say
She
that.
yelled at him. Something like,
She not
if
even
she had
sure.
answered her phone, this wouldn't be happening right now. Rolled the window up and sped off.
Were you
I
in a
was
whip?
like, huh?
Yeah,
She picked
jumped.
you
She
up?
picked me up.
God damn.
Wow.
Yo, I'm surprised. Yo,
Yeah.
I'm surprised
This
he
is
stayed.
y'all first ever date.
That was our first ever date. And we
And
And
At
that
least
nigga
you
stuck
didn't scare
around.
him
Look, and I was saying he went home and he was like,
He wasn't
I love
scared
her.
away.
Yeah.
and we had been flirting for like a year, and then we dated for a year and a half after that.
That
He
shows
broke
he's
your
a
heart.
real one.
Well, you been
Yeah,
flirting
that's
for
how
a
you
year.
should go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Nothing was
okay,
stopping
okay.
you. You flirt for a year.
Yeah.
Nothing's stopping you, bro. You got
He
that
said,
Mario.
I
that
need
word.
it.
You know Mario get that star and he started going. Din, 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 din. I know you was not playing, bro. He was going, Mom, I don't care. Boing,
That
off.
nigga, that
Din,
nigga was
din,
like
din.
SpongeBob.
Where's Smurf?
I need it. I need it.
Water.
Shout out to him, man. Not like that.
That's
So y'all ever
crazy.
had a tragic?
I
with your
expected.
parents?
I expect that from Merv, not your mom. That's
Yeah,
wild.
Like
But
that,
mom dudes really be
no.
like that though.
My mom didn't give a
My mom,
Right.
because we men, bro. That's why.
Nah, my mom ruined my first relationship.
Explain. This we talking about mothers fucking.
No, what you were saying something. real
Nah,
quick.
what were you saying?
That was like one. Do you want one more?
Oh, you
Fuck
got
yeah,
another
holding
one?
the mic.
Yeah,
My-
yeah. Grab the mic.
Nah, you good, you close enough.
My friend and I. Well, I had a boyfriend.
Also need to
prior
know
to
age
this.
again.
I
I
was
need context.
16.
Say,
Oh, right after,
Still
right after
YG?
No,
that.
this was before.
oh, so
before
before
now.
you and
Yeah.
Bull
So
started. But you were still flirting. You said you flirted for a year.
Competition. You know they gotta have competition. You like anybody
Niggas
walks.
got rosters.
Yeah,
Rosters is
rosters.
crazy.
No, we started flirting my junior year. We started dating towards like the end.
So you guys weren't flirting yet either at this point where
No.
you're about to tell this
All right, so
story?
another
So I had
motherfucker.
an ex-boyfriend.
DeMarcus. Keep going.
Yeah.
Cousins?
And so, I went out with my friend because I was single at the time, and she took me to Princeton. Is my story not making sense?
No.
No,
no,
no.
They just made
We
the
both
same
said,
sound
we both said,
at
when you
the
said you were
same
single.
time,
I don't know
and
why
that's
we
why I
guys
laughed.
Keep going, keep
Because
going,
they
keep
said,
going. I'm about to turn their mics off.
Anyway,
Hot girl
so
summer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we gassing you.
Everything you hear is,
Who's
I
ad
went
libbing
to-
for you?
I went to Princeton and with my friend, and we went to this restaurant.
yes,
But I have to always beg my mom to let me go out with friends because she would usually say no.
Yeah. I can see.
That's why you
Yeah.
gotta sneak out.
So I thanked her. I sent her a nice text like, "Thank you so much for letting me go. I really appreciate you. I love you." I went to the restaurant and I was eating. I put my phone away. She took that as I'm running away to kill myself. Goodbye.
Jesus.
She called my friend's parents, my ex's mom.
God
She was
damn.
trying to use Life 360, but my Wi-Fi wasn't working in the restaurant. So she it was.
Terrible.
I've had so many experiences like this.
my.
And then I go and I try to explain to her, and she's like, "No, you didn't call. You didn't answer my text. Like, you turned off Life 360." I'm like, "No, I just."
Do you
went
not know how
to it."
Wi-Fi work, Mom? Come on, don't do that.
Don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, I
Mom deuces.
So did you ever get
wild.
beatings?
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
just jazz with, man.
You the only one.
I'm the only one that ever got hit. I
Your
never
mom
hit
beat
anyone
you?
else.
Yeah, my mom.
Don't say it like
You
that.
got
No,
discipline.
no.
You got discipline. You got
My
discipline.
face is
No.
on camera, right?
You
No,
got
you're
I'm
discipline.
West
Right.
Indian. I'm West Indian.
No,
You
no,
hit
no.
your
I'm
child.
Libyan
Go
name.
But I
but
mean,
don't
like,
go.
I'm just because she said your mom's white. Mom's name Heather, so I don't.
My
I don't
mom, she
picture.
like
point,
it
good
started
point.
with spankings every now and then, but then my mom she became the bad guy, so she would want my dad to step in and do some shit. So she'd always kind of if I would do something, I'd curse under my breath. She'd be like, oh, "What did you just say?" really loudly, and then my dad would come down the hall and she'd like, "Tell your dad what you just
Them
said."
siblings.
Yeah, I have a younger sibling.
Okay.
She doesn't get
Yeah.
the same.
Of course.
They never
Exactly.
do.
That's
They
how-
never.
Because you're
You're the
yeah,
oldest.
They
You're the
never do.
oldest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But-
that's
They
why.
never do.
So, like,
They gotta-
Like
yeah.
it just.
Are you a daddy's girl or is your sister the daddy's girl? Because
my
you have to
mom-
be the independent one because you're the oldest.
You are.
My mom favors my sister.
Mhm.
My dad and I have always just been close. Like it just works out. My dad loves that my sister plays soccer, so they'll bond over that a lot. But like day to day, he would like to go to see Black Panther with me, and we would go see Marvel movies and all that shit, like the thriller and the action movies. That's my thing.
Okay.
So it kind of just depends, like where you're looking.
What's the worst ass whooping? What's the worst ass whooping you ever had?
Oh, I got a story for that.
Because
my
I asked that for. I'm not trying to get in your business, but
It
But it's
wasn't
these
Your
even,
life is
like-
actually very interesting.
That's
I don't know.
hilarious.
Your life will be the rest of this episode.
No, like my worst one's my dad. He like would do the same thing as his dad would do. Like
That
not
nigga
even, like, they
Caribbean.
never used a belt or a switch
Bamboo
like
stick.
he would get, but he would like corner me and he'd just
Coconut
like smack
stick.
me like right here,
yeah.
and then I'd get really scared.
Some soft ass shit.
No, the worst one, like he took my hand and he like twisted it really hard, and he like made me think he was gonna break it,
Yeah.
and then he'd be like, "Get out of my
That's
face."
the thing.
Yeah.
Those telenovelas, Maricel, Frank, bah. She's like fall down the steps.
But like I would get spankings if I was a brat. Like my sister, she had this birthday thing, and I was spoiled, so I didn't like that she was getting all the attention. So like I caught an attitude, and I
How
stopped
much
like a
older
little
are you
kid.
than her?
4 years,
Oh wow.
and she was like even
Okay.
bigger a brat than me, so it
Well,
killed
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You could have eaten it.
yeah.
You could have eaten it.
Yeah.
When did you like finally like start like being like, okay, I can care less? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
you still
Because,
you still
like-
not even like that?
Because it like she fed into it. There was times that like I would want my mom's jewelry, and I was like, I would wear it, and she would catch me with it. She's like, "Why do you have this?" So she's like, I was always in trouble. My mom's like very strict with food, so she'd be like, "You have to ask to eat this. You have to ask to eat that." So it's things like that. So I would kind of.
It's that white people shit.
I would eat. I would eat
I'm
without.
sorry.
I
I'm
would eat
laughing.
without her permission, and she'd get upset
But
with
like,
me.
why?
White people shit.
I don't know, but so.
Never told you why like you can't eat certain foods.
Mm-mm. Well, she didn't want me to like get big.
I guess. but,
And-
like,
So my sister knew this, and
How much time?
she would take her things and she'd put them in my room, and then she'd tell my mom, "I can't find them. Like I really can't. Like it's gone." My mom would go in my room looking for it with my sister.
She
She's
set
like,
you
"Oh,
up.
this is it," and then like I would get a strict talking to. I'd get spanked. I'd be like, "I didn't do it." So it was kind of like she fed
I
into it. So
Well,
I would go
I couldn't
plotting
grow
on
out
my
of it.
sister.
You want to know a real Trini household? What your mother do to you?
Hey, nah, you can't compare.
Yeah, give me a story, bro. What
Oh.
you do?
Terry.
Oh, you talking about whooping story?
I'm talking about your
my.
worst whooping story ever. You looked at your mom so different after that.
I don't even want.
All right, so this
You
was
next.
in this was
No.
in intermediate school,
I don't
right?
even want to even.
So it was
say
like it was like maybe the 5th or 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
You
You
know
was
how
about
we
like
had
what,
them
6
book.
foot then?
I was like maybe 5'8".
Yeah.
So you know how we had them like book fairs, scholastic book fairs in the school and shit.
Yeah.
Right. So I ended up me and the homies was in there, bro. We was fucking around. We ended up like taking shit. Yo, so we ended up stealing some shit and everything like that. We get back to class. One of the teachers pulls me out. She was just like, "Oh, where's this, that, and the third?" I'm like, "Yo, I don't got it on me." She was just like, "Oh, you don't?" She was just like, go get your hoodie and bring it to me. Bro, she goes to the fucking pocket, bro, finds the shit. Yo, so she pulls me out. She was just like,
Who's this again?
huh?
Who's this again? The librarian you said, or the teacher?
Nah, it was
Mom,
the
dude.
teacher's
Oh,
aide.
okay.
You remember Miss Flowers, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss Flowers.
Yeah, she was dope, but
No,
she
she
was
was gangster.
she was on point.
That's
She
what I'm
was
saying. She was lit, but like, nah,
yeah. Shout out to her
She
though.
did a
bro.
job.
Yeah.
she did a job.
So she pulled me and she pulled me and my homie out to class, right? Yeah. And like I held it down. I didn't snitch. She just knew we were together.
You don't
So
fold, nigga. You don't
Yeah.
fold.
So she ended up like grabbing us both up, and she was like holding us like she was just telling us like yeah we're gonna call your parents da 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 da. And they took it to the whole fucking the principals and shit like that, bro. We was in detention for like like lunch detention for like, bro, it seemed like forever. But the day they called to the crib, bro, I got out of school and I already know I'm getting an ass whooping, bro, because they put me on the phone with my mom, bro, and my mom,
okay.
she said, take me off a speaker, bro. I'm listening to her talk, bro. She says, when you get home, I want you to grab a notebook and you're gonna write, I won't steal, like, until I come home, on every line. I'm like, cool, that's it? I'm like, that's straight. She was just like, yeah, and I got something for you when you get home, too. I was like, oh, nah, bro.
I hated that shit.
Yo.
Write 1,000,
I got-
100
yo.
times, write 1,000. That shit
Y'all niggas
So,
was abused.
bro, I'm in the notebook just writing as much as I can, bro, just to make my punishment light when my mom got home. My mom got to the crib, bro. She had a fucking black trash bag, bro. Pulls out, bro. Pulls out a 2x4, bro. A 2x4, bro, with my name on it in red Sharpie, bro. That shit scared the fuck out of me. She was just like, "Come to my room, bro."
You gonna have to fight me, man.
Bro,
I'd have been like,
I didn't see it till I got to her room, and then I seen it had my name on it.
bro, the fact
It had my name on it in red Sharpie, bro. It had my name on it in red Sharpie, bro.
y'all niggas was abused. I need y'all to understand. Y'all got inner trauma.
Yo, I think she had that shit. She had that shit for like 2 years, bro. After that incident,
She was waiting
one
on you to
day,
fuck up.
one day when we
Take it out. She blow the dust off. Bow.
so when I moved like either the end of my like in the middle of like my freshman year of high school, that's when I moved, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
I
about
found
that era.
I found that
was the
shit,
era.
bro. I found that shit. I threw it out. I threw that shit
She was
out.
looking for that thing crazy.
Yo, she actually was, bro.
This was in 7th or 8th grade. I was in French class. Middle school. Madam Bailey. So
She hated
we
us.
were I'm in the back class just fucking around doing what I do, DJ shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, cause I'm the king of like I will just one-liners. Like so, teacher would be teaching. I wouldn't like you won't hear me for a whole hour, and then boom, I'll say some shit, have everybody laughing for one word. I wouldn't even say like keep going. I would just say 2 words, have everybody laughing. I'm good for 20 minutes. Do it again for another. Come back in like no, boom. So she was going on about something like, and you know, like it's a language class. So like she said the word masticate, which means to speak.
Of course. That means
Middle school.
You can't give me that kind of content, especially one like me. That's like I'm gonna run with that. So I just kept saying masticate, but not all the time. I would like sneak it in, like I'll put in there and be like, blah blah blah. So we're masticating. It was funny the first time. I said like maybe 3-4 more times. Like the 5th time, go outside. Like because because you got French names. You didn't get called your actual name. Like you got the that's wild. Wild. That's crazy, bro. I think my first name was like John Pierre. I think mine was like John Pierre or something. I was like, let me go with the most Haitian like French name.
Don't do it.
I'm so serious. I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. So I said John Pierre. So she's like, John, like whatever, Pierre, whatever. Go outside. So I went to the hallway. I went to the office. Blah blah. I'm thinking that's gonna be it. Like call me. Like I think I stayed here for the end of the class. I'm like, all right, cool. Like whatever. I just had to miss class for the rest of the thing. Got home. I'm still thinking I'm cool. I might even know. I'd rather be told so I could prep. Being like,
In the dark.
like thinking you're good and then like out of nowhere your life is just flipped.
Yeah.
So
This nigga.
I pull up. My mom was like, leading for oh, mom, me give her a kiss. Always my mom kiss her cheek. And she was like the way she even accepted the kiss, I knew I did something wrong. And I'm still not even thinking it's that. I'm thinking some other shit, like maybe my grades or something, whatever. She's like, so you like to masticate, huh? My heart dropped into my stomach. Yo, like dropped into
masticate?
I'm like,
no, mom, masturbate.
like, and that's the thing that I'm like I was like I learned it means to like to speak, whatever. She's like, yeah, but you know what you were doing. I'm like, Like, and I like obviously knew, like she knew I knew, so like I can't get anything. She's like, all right, cool. Go in your room. I went in my room. I'm start pacing. Like, fuck. And I'm at this point now. I don't even sit down. I'm pacing. I'm like I know she's gonna like. But I'm also at that age, at that point now where like I'm taller than my mom. Like she's like 5'7", 5'8". But like if you see my mom, like she's skinny, like you know what I'm saying. She's not like
They got that old women strength though.
Bro.
It's different. That mom strength is
Bro, that's
different,
when they get
bro.
mad. She's actually like, so I'm sitting there like now I start sitting down. I'm like I'm gonna start reading my book.
Yeah.
Let me start thinking. I had this little Alex, this
I'm a good
series.
boy.
I was like, you know what I'm saying? She'll come and see me reading, like, whatever. Like, that might help. That can help me something.
Mm-hmm.
She come in. She has 2 hangers. Like, my mom never used the belt.
Oh shit.
But that's the thing. My mom also never used, like, actual, like, things. She always physically just
Conventional
picked
shit.
me up, threw me, smacked me around. Like, my mom, I like, to this day, I don't get how, like when I was, like, 7, like maybe like 10, 11, 12, my mom like, DJ, can you come pick this up for me? I'm like, cool. And the next second, be able to lift me up and throw me. I'm like you could have did this when you needed.
It's that mother
I
strength.
never figured that out.
That's
Part is when
Caribbean
they're
strength.
walking towards you.
Of course.
It's
It's like Undertaker.
Don't walk to
so
me.
It's like Undertaker walking down the ramp.
Moving side to side. Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
I'm gonna test your gangster, mom.
And it's like the constant
about
eye
to-
contact.
what you about to do?
Yeah, it's like, and you want to avert eye contact, but you can't because that's
You
disrespectful.
don't
Look at
feel
me.
like,
Oh,
no,
fuck.
not even
ball
like
up.
when they're walking towards you. You can't look anywhere else because they're coming
It's like their
towards
feet
you.
not even walking.
You
It's like
want to
they're
know when they're
gliding.
gonna get to you.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to know that.
The worst,
Shock me now.
the worst is being like grown, bro, and you don't cry during the
That's-
whoopings.
that's-
That's when it gets worse.
So
That happens to me,
so
bro.
now she can't physically pick
Fuck
me
outta
up.
here.
She can't do anything. So I know like if you physically try to hurt me, like I have to fake, and I'm bad at faking. Like I'm so bad at faking. Like,
Oh,
fake crying.
I'm an actor.
Fake-
I'm an actor.
I got better now, but like, at that time too, like I'm good at lying, but faking, like like I'm so bad at that. So like
Yeah.
she comes upstairs, she has 3 hangers. I'm like, why do you have 3?
All them gotta reach your body. All them gotta reach your body.
Why is the plastic ones? The plastic ones. Like two, I remember the color was like 2 blue ones and a green one.
Yeah.
She comes, she's like, take your shirt off. I said,
Oh,
Oh nah.
she hit me with some
dude.
Kuta Kente shit, bro. Turn around. When I tell you, like, the first one hit, didn't break. I'm praying that shit break, bro. Like, please. And then the next two broke on my back finally good. So but those, so the beating was probably for like a total of like 20 seconds, not even like 10 seconds, but it felt like
An eternity.
so long. So, and that's not even the worst of it, right? So I'm like,
There's
just
more.
mental- well, like physically, I was it. So physically, I'm like, crying, like I don't even cry. I'm like, last time I cried literally was like probably like 4th grade, 3rd, probably came to Jersey. I'm over crying in 7th grade, like, yo, I really just took that, like I really took that shit, bro. So I'm settled down, whatever. Thing is like maybe the next day, or maybe not the same day or the next day. So we all use the same, like also like everybody used one laptop or like maybe 1 or 2 laptops. So like I go on the laptop to like I don't even know, go on Bleacher Report or maybe some other bullshit. And my mom, I knew she did this on purpose, and I found out she actually was thinking about it. She left up on like browser military school. Like the site of a military school.
Bro.
Like I was just gonna go there to do something, and I saw that, my heart dropped, ran straight to my room, and I was like, yo, I'm about to get
Bro.
shit done.
That is psychological warfare to a West
Never-
Indian.
never-
That's what
My
they do,
parents-
And for years.
My parents
That's
would
stuck in
be
my head.
like, pack your shit up. And then they'd give me a suitcase. They'd make me pack all the clothes that I can possibly fit in there. And they're like, we're taking you to the orphanage. And so I would take my favorite.
Not the orphanage.
Oh
Like,
my
I would
god.
take
Bumbuck.
my favorite pillow, a blanket, and I would pack as much as I could. Some toys, and then
That's
my
so
dad.
How old were
he-
you? Like, you
They
being
would do
told-
this from when I was like
From?
5.
Like this an era?
Yeah, from when I was
This is an
5.
era?
From when I was 5 to when I was maybe like 10. They'd be
You
like,
can get that off at 10. You can
They-
get that off at 10. Yeah.
they were like, pack your shit, get in the van. So I would pack my favorite pillow, my
the
blanket,
van?
my toys,
You don't
my
have to stick
clothes.
with the pouch.
Bro.
I would
Oh.
pack some books because I felt like that was like a good. And I would get in the van, and my mom would be like, "Goodbye." Like she wouldn't even hug me.
But when
she
they
didn't
drop
do
you
nothing.
actually at an actual orphanage?
My dad, he would get me in the van, and he would drive me through Trenton.
Hey, yeah. Loki, that's worse. Loki, that's worse.
That's crazy.
Loki,
For like,
it's like,
he
this
would
what you
drive
could
me
be.
there for 20
This where you
minutes.
could be.
I thought you were going to work.
This where you could be.
20 minutes. And then all of a sudden, I would be sobbing. And then they, like, I would be like, please, please. And it's like, you have to talk to your mother, like, it's up to her. So I would call my mom,
That's
and I'd
so
be sobbing.
fucked up.
I would beg her to, like, take me back.
Yeah, see-
And she'd be like, okay, but, like, next time this happens, like, we're
Yeah.
seriously sending you away.
Shorty.
And then, like, he would turn around and he'd drive me back home, and I would be in tears. And then my mom would start crying. She's like, I'm so sorry. And, like, give me a big...
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
No, that's nasty.
See, that's what
you
I
need
heard.
my
though.
feelings.
You need to have a
Stick
talk
to
with
that.
your mom,
Stick
bro.
to that until I get settled
Yeah.
in myself. Then you can give me with the, you know what I'm saying, be
Yeah.
my mom again. Like, you can't, because now I'm mentally like, yo,
Yeah.
what do I...
That's what I went through. I never been physically hit, but I had like verbal abuse.
Yeah.
My father was like, "You dumb motherfucker, you gonna stay back and
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
stupid." Like I
Yeah.
never had "I love you" from my father.
My dad never...
My father hit me one time, right? I was like, I think I was like in like first grade. So it was school night. I used to be a real bad kid, right? I deserved it.
I can used to,
Right.
nigga, I see
So
how
I was
you are
playing with
now.
my wrestlers and shit. He
Oh,
like, Keto,
I
go to
remember
bed, man. It's like 2:00 in the morning. Go to fuck to bed, right? This is how my father used to talk. Go to fuck to bed. I'm like, I ain't going to fucking bed, man. I ain't going. I'm a young boy. I used to talk to my father. Like, you know, fuck going to bed. Fuck school. I ain't going to bed. I hear do. So I look up. He charging me, right? And he just kicked like pulled his leg back and fucking kicked me directly in my face. He kicked me directly in my fucking face. Only thing I seen
You
was
say he kicked in your face or your
yeah.
chest?
No, he kicked me in my
Whoa.
face.
Anybody
Only-
who's willing to, like
Like he
kick
sweet chin
up
music
like
you.
that.
He picked
Scared
up
the
and
shit
kicked me in my
Like
face.
sweet chin music?
How
Or
old
Sweet
were
chin
you?
music. I was young. I had to be like
No,
in
like, no,
first
like, I
grade.
mean, like,
was
shit, like,
thinking, like,
front, like,
come
he
on.
front.
No, I was sitting on the
That,
floor.
Anderson Silva kicked that nigga
Like,
in
I'm
the face,
turned-
bro.
No,
You're
no.
not getting,
I'm
bro.
playing with my
So I want to
toys.
know if he looked at
Look,
you and doing it.
I'm
Duh,
playing with
nigga,
my
what do you
toys.
mean?
Sweet chin music, you
Yeah.
turn.
He looked dead
No,
at
no.
that nigga.
He boot the grill with me. Like, I'm playing with my toys. I said, I'm not going to fucking bed, man. Go ahead. And I looked
He
up.
said,
I
go ahead.
and I seen a Timberland like boom, and I seen it flash, and I woke up in the bed.
Oh,
I swear to God, he was like, "You ain't got to go to work. I mean, you ain't got to go to school, kiddo. You good?" I was like,
Aw.
"All right, no problem." Face hurt, bitch. My uncle was laughing for like he was fucking
Hell yeah.
dying, bro. I'm like, "What happened?" He like, "Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry
Just go
about
to
it.
sleep.
Yeah,
You good,
you bumped your head
bro?"
last night.
Then I got older. I'm like, oh, "This nigga knocked me the fuck out."
Yo.
I never got hit after that. Like even before that was the first time he ever hit
So, but
me.
he didn't even hit you then. He just
Yeah.
kicked you in the face.
He
Violated
Like,
you,
that's
bro.
not a
I had the
beat.
boot. I had the Timberland print all of my face. and
Shut
shit.
the fuck up. Nah, nigga, I'm tired of you.
But nah, that shit was
That nigga's in
hilarious.
the Timberland.
And then my mother tried one time, but she didn't. I was like already in the streets. Like, she couldn't like scare me. She ran up on me, started trying to punch me. I was like, I started laughing at her. Then she started
Start
laughing.
smacking her face.
She started laughing, and I started laughing. She's like, go ahead. And then that was it. Never tried to hit me again.
Josh, what's your story?
But my first question is, and please, okay, it's gonna be corny, but so it has been like popping on my TikTok that girls are saying like the worst feeling is the morning after a breakup. Do you guys agree as men? Is it?
No.
Do you have a bad
You answering
feeling
for us?
the morning after a breakup?
Nah. If I see her move on, that's when I get.
Yeah,
That's when I get tight.
That's
There's
the
like-
thing.
Yeah.
When she
Morning
start to
after
move
is
on.
the night of, like, because that's when all the emotions are at their highest point, I feel like, for me.
Yeah, the
Still
night
got
of
hope.
So
But
what do
then
you
like,
guys
you have to
think?
know that either you're hurt or you've hurt someone else.
Yeah. No, it's literally what he said. When my ex, like, we broke up, I think in July, and she had a new man literally in like September.
That was her side
I
nigga.
can't
but that was
stand
her
y'all
No,
other
no, no.
females.
Well, that's
That was her side
That's the
nigga.
thing, though. It wasn't though because so we broke up when like
I don't believe it.
she was.
I don't believe it.
I could tell y'all why. Like,
We don't want to know why.
Don't.
okay.
We don't want to know why.
But I won't believe it.
Okay, that's fine. We broke up during COVID, so she couldn't have met anybody else. You can't-
Tinder
you
was
literally
popping
can't.
on
No,
COVID. It was for
no,
me.
once again, this dude wasn't even in like the country. Like, I'm
Alright,
trying to like
alright,
explain shit to y'all, and I was getting my shit off.
Alright.
All right, don't believe
no,
me.
go,
Once
go.
again, so, so we broke up in mainly because of COVID. We couldn't see each other. She was living in Ewing actually because she went to Ryder.
Oh,
Ryder. So
Hey,
like-
represent.
Oh.
Sorry.
So like
Sorry,
broke up.
trigger.
Things just
Oh,
wasn't
this one. Sorry.
things wasn't working out. Whatever. So we broke up. She went back home, like 'cause she lives in New York. So she went back home, would hang out with like one of her friends from college that also lived in the area. They started going out, blah blah. Cause she was still like we were still like kind of talk sometime.
How did you see it on IG?
I think on Snap. I think they just like they went on like a double date. Like first they just she posted
everything down.
she posted his thing. So first she did it in stages. So first she posted the guy just like we're all together. So you couldn't tell, right?
Yeah.
Like all like just I met some new people. It was like guy, 2 girls. About you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Then the second time it's just now it's 4 people. It's her and the guy and the other 2 other friends. So I'm just like. This guy's becoming the common denominator now. Oh no! Then that one official IG post.
Damn.
Then I was like, unfollow her.
I'll burn it down.
But like,
That's me though. Like I unfollow.
I
soon as we
unfollow.
stop talking.
As soon as like
I
I'm like,
block. I can't be your friend.
I'm
no
not
more.
even thinking
I
I'm
used to
trying to
put
get
my
back
dick
with
in
her.
you. I
It's not,
can't be
it's not
your
like
friend
I'm like
real
I want to get back with her.
Yeah.
It's just like cause me personally, I can't move on that
You a light
fast.
skinned nigga, bro.
Not nowhere near. I'm emotional. But like I
food though.
can't move on that fast. So if I see that you can, and also just some people just need to be in a relationship like all the time. Like that's like I'm not like that's the kind of person she is. Like I think when we got together, she was just like maybe a month or a couple months out of. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the type of person she is. So like I kind of get it. So like whatever. But like I still don't make shit feel a little bit better. I was like damn. And when so she only liked black guys.
Freak.
I was the last one. He white. That hurt. I ain't gonna count.
I
I made you
that would've hurt
stop fucking with black people like that.
Niggas ain't shit.
That shit was crazy.
We're Chad.
I really thought that was hilarious, bro. She's like, she never fucked with white guys.
So would y'all say that women get over it faster then? Because I feel like dudes just kind of like.
No.
I think
Nah.
it depends on the person you are.
I'm about to say that. It depends on the person, but women hide it better.
All right.
I think.
Because my thing is, guys don't show it at first.
We just kind of, I was
But
gonna
he
say, we
eats at
thug
us.
it. We just thug it out though. That's what I was gonna say. We thug it out through the whole process.
But
For women, I feel like they address it already. So when you see girls get like in a
They heal
relationship,
faster.
They meant that. They mean that.
I think it's
Y'all-
vindictive.
y'all
low-key.
have to.
It's just they
I
just
think it's
heal-
vindictive for sure.
To some extent,
They
sure,
heal
'cause
faster.
you're right about the point
But wait a
because
minute.
I had like other
No.
exes that were like that, like
No,
where I know
only-
certain girls
wait,
that
wait.
always have to be in relationships. They
Wait.
can never be single. Da, 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 da.
Let me be cooking now. Let Josh go.
So they bounce from one dude to another. Like I've seen that. So
Yeah, 100%.
women are weird like that. Like it depends. Like, but they
Well,
have.
men
to-
weird like that too, cause I'm like, bitch, I'm lit.
But like,
I'm lit. Oh, I'm free. Say
Yeah,
less.
but-
Watch what I do.
but you like me.
Watch this.
But you like me though. You don't really give a fuck about too many girls that you connect with. Like realistically speaking, like.
Damn, bro, why you gotta put me out there on
Let's
the
be
cameras?
real.
like
Now.
that,
Let's
bro?
be real. Let's keep it 100.
Damn, blood.
Let's keep it 100. Nigga.
I love every female
That
I
nigga
lay
said
my
if you
hands
going
on.
down, you going
It's
down.
not to say it's not to say you don't love her or whatever it is, but
I
there's-
love every
There's
woman.
no strong emotional
Fruit
connection.
does not cook.
There's no strong emotional
Hold on,
connection.
what were you saying
What's
though?
vindictive about that?
I feel like, and this is me personally speaking,
Yeah.
it's just like when you guys go through some shit.
Done.
It's a lot. That's how I wish I would have did it. You know, just like wipe it off my slate. It's done. But like obviously, social media, check up on each other, blah blah blah.
Can't do it, bro.
Yeah, and then it's just like next thing you know, you see a random ass nigga.
Who that?
Yeah, for real.
Or you'll be
I
petty
never-
and like the picture.
Listen, I feel like
Oh no.
me personally, I need some like healing time, and then for you to go off, and then like just this is my best friend. Next thing you know, we're dating. I'm like, what? What?
That's why you gotta delete, block, and act like that.
That's
bitch
what I do
never
now.
existed.
That's what I do now.
I'm
For sure.
so
Can't.
big. I'm so
That's
like
so
that's
true.
literally how I handle it.
Can't.
Like, out of
That's what I do.
sight, out of mind. That's
Can't.
my
You got to.
For
that
real.
is my
For
thing,
real.
Like,
No,
I'm
like
telling you, like that's how
Necessary.
that's
Fuck all
how I-
that be friend shit.
Yeah, I
like,
can't do that.
Can't do it.
And the only way I could, like, there's only one case that happened is just because, like, I dated a girl in like high school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now
broke
Chad
up.
got
And
it.
then I'm saying,
Digging
like,
her out.
No, I didn't have sex with her.
He
I didn't-
digging her out.
So like,
Nasty
you know what I'm
ass
saying? So
dude.
like, and then so like, but then we
Look,
worked cool for a little bit.
look.
No.
Digging her out.
I'm still a, I went to that relationship a virgin, came out that relationship a virgin.
Nah, I get
But,
it. I get it.
But like, you know what I'm saying? But if we weren't cool at first.
She ain't a virgin no more, though.
No, she's not.
Hey,
That has nothing to do with me though.
Chad
That's
dug her out.
you said Chad.
Brent, bro.
That's wild. No, but like, but my point was just to say that it's just like, like we weren't cool. Like after we broke up, we weren't cool for a little bit. And then months happened there, but like it's school, so like, you know what I'm saying, you can get
You
away
got
with
it,
that. No,
yeah.
I'm saying like you still can interact with these people.
Yeah, you
know
got
what I'm
it.
saying months happen, blah blah. But like in this real world, when you actually grown, know what I'm saying. Know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
like,
yeah,
why am I'm not
Gotta
gonna
wipe
like because
Facts.
nowadays you have to go out your way to see people. That's what, in school you have no choice, so that's why it's different. You're gonna have to heal naturally.
I
told
you
you.
have.
I've never thought of
You
that.
know what I'm saying? But if you're going out your,
Good
if you're going
question.
out your
I
way,
told you it was a good question. You ain't want
100%. So that's why that's different. No,
Well, how
there's
do-
never no bad question.
How do you guys feel about our takes though? Like, no, yes, no, like, what's going on?
I'm glad that it created discussion.
No, I'm just saying, like,
But like, what's
our
your
actual
opinion on
takes.
everybody's take?
No, what do you think?
Carly, would you like to go first?
You can't bring up the comedy.
I don't. Okay, so
She's still stuck on Big Dick too.
no, like the,
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not
confused
joking.
on what's vindictive.
What's your
is what I
problem
was
with that?
saying. No, I don't know what.
No, but
what
yeah, I am kind of confused
It's
too.
that
when
get
you
back,
did
like,
Because there's women out there, and I've seen it, that use guys to get over the new guy. They always have
next.
to be with another guy. So like they'll
so
never
not,
emotionally
not
disconnect
necessarily
fully.
vindictive, but like,
They'll never
Yeah.
emotionally like disconnect, and they'll always go back to their ex in a certain way. They'll always be friends with all the exes or the dudes that they fucked with, because they'll always use one dude to get over another. But it'll never be a full disconnect.
all right, I'm gonna be real right now. In my case, if like anything happens to me in like some type of like altercation, relationship, whatever you want to call it, I post all the time just to let you know that, like, let me know, oh, you still watching my shit? I'm gonna let you know what you're missing out on. So whenever a female does it, I think, all right, that's vindictive because I'm a vindictive ass nigga. So
I used to.
Conejo
Be
Toxico.
honest.
I used to, yeah.
I'm gonna be real.
So do
like,
you agree with what I said just now?
Wait, what did you say?
Like that, like when he said how's it vindictive, I said like there's women out there that literally the way they get over men is by getting a new dude. Like there's never like a full like chilling process. In order to get one over one dude, they have to be another dude fall into him. There's never emotional like disconnect and moving on.
It happens with both, but
I can
I do
see-
think it happens more with women. But I
Definitely.
'cause I know a
Yeah.
couple guys that do that. But like I do see.
I mean,
It
let
might
me,
be.
let
But
me know.
You
Let
think
me
about
know.
it. I feel like everybody knows, like from a guy's perspective, we all know a girl or a couple girls that are like that. Always in a relationship, never really like chill. When they're out of
Right,
one,
right.
they're always in another.
Yeah.
And then they're probably always still cool with somewhere, still have some like attachment or way of communicating to all of them. They never really like let go of them.
You got
That's
one
of my
of
friends
them
from school, and I
done.
used
You're
to always
lost,
tell them,
baby.
like, yo, you can't do that.
So what's up? What's up? What you got for
First
us?
of all, I want to say, do you think ugly people do not exist?
I mean,
Come
I
on, be
think it's
real. Come on,
relative.
wait, hold
It's
on.
Ugly
Like,
people
let's-
exist. No, let's
Beauty
stop
is
this.
in
Let's
the
cut
eye
this
of the
shit.
beholder.
Let's
Yeah.
cut this shit.
Relative.
So
But
everybody,
it's
everybody,
Come on now,
everybody's
that'll cause
ugly.
discussion.
Everybody's ugly and everybody's beautiful because beauty's in eye of the beholder. So
Like,
I can
one
think
man's
you're
trash
beautiful,
is
you can
another
think I'm
man's
ugly.
treasure, you know
Exactly,
what I'm saying?
exactly. Literally.
Not that they're trash, but
I get what you're saying.
I know people that have looked at.
Listen to the ignorance. Wait, time out. Shh. Listen to the
Said
ignorance.
something, but like they're ugly.
Listen
Like,
to the
I've
ignorance.
seen people
I'm
say
about to be
Rihanna-
hella ignorant.
Listen to the ignorance.
Look, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. There's people who are generally ugly to everyone.
I don't think so.
There's niggas like that exist, bro. You can show them to 100 people and they'd all be like, oh, nah,
There's someone
fuck
that I
that.
have looked at and be like, I would never,
But,
ever in my life be attracted to that person, and then I see that they're dating someone.
It's always somebody for
That's what I'm
somebody.
trying
Yeah.
to say.
Nah,
That's the thing.
there is
And they're
niggas
not
that
gonna sit
will
there
not pull.
having, like, intimate relations with this person, being like, you are the ugliest person I've ever seen in my life.
Somebody gets their face burned off. You dating them?
No, but see, no.
That's
We're
circumstantial.
talking about. No,
But still, it's just like it's hard to look at. There's just niggas. There is niggas out here that's naturally ugly to everyone. And there's women that are out here
Everyone's-
that are
everyone
naturally ugly to
means
everyone.
How many billion people on the planet, bro?
Okay,
There's
okay.
people for
We just
some-
got to 8.
I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. I get
No,
what everybody-
facts.
I get what both of you are right. Like I'm not gonna say like what you. It's subjective,
Yeah.
but he's not bullshitting either. There is
No,
really
I get, I
people
also
who
get
are
what
not
you're
gonna
saying.
be
No,
attracted
I get
to anybody.
what
Both
you're
of you are
saying.
right. That's
You
what
don't
I'm
get
saying.
cancer.
I agree with both. I agree
I
with both
want
of you.
to.
Let's be real. It just depends on what beauty standards are in society. Like he said it. Like one of y'all said it. Like people thought Ted Bundy was attractive, but
Yeah,
he looked
yeah.
like a fucking bozo to us. But that's just different.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the 80s, he was like a
Everyone has
heartthrob.
different
No
preferences.
matter what, there's
Yeah.
always gonna
In
be.
the past, like very skinny women were always like the beauty norm, and now like body standards
I say
are
this all the
changing.
time. I told
Yeah.
you.
Like
I
beauty
told
you.
norm,
You
I
like them
will
thickies?
changes.
You saw SZA. I don't know if y'all listen to the album. She said, you know, she bought her ass, right? And now she's, you know, she said
Damn.
she said she doesn't want it anymore.
Somebody
she
said-
said she want to go like lit on the second song on her album. She said she wants to be skinny again.
She was like, used to be,
Like you,
used to want to be thick, now I want to be.
now I
thin.
want to be like, yeah. I'm like,
Somebody when she posted her picture of her with like her BBL, somebody was like ass crack so separately. It was bullshit.
Yo, that's
It was bullshit.
crazy.
I was laughing so hard,
That's
bro.
crazy.
So ugly people exist.
There's
Oh, for
ugly
sure.
people
Ugly
do
people
exist. I
exist.
don't give a fuck what anybody say. You
They're
can,
ugly people.
No,
we
no,
talk
but yes, I agree.
Actually,
No, I agree. Ugly people exist, but then
Beauty
Good.
is subjective.
those same
you know.
those same people could be beautiful.
If
to
it's
somebody
all an
else.
opinion, how is it?
That's-
I
that's
thought
what I'm
about
talking-
it before.
Okay,
Exactly.
it is all an opinion, but it's like the reality.
no
Like
fact.
ugly people exist.
That's
like
false.
if huh?
I think it's low key false. It's
It-
just dependent on the person.
It depends. It
well,
is
alright.
subjective, but
Because
there is.
all right, right here, we go to Wawa right now. We see a nice baddie.
Yes.
Baddie, right?
Facts.
Crazy.
Facts.
But she
Oh
looked
my god.
like Josh in the face.
And she's a butterface. Her
But-
body can amplify her looks. That is the truth. That is
She
the truth.
ugly, but
But you're okay.
Oh,
So you're
she
just
handsome.
talking about, are you talking about
She
just like
handsome.
a quick?
she got the,
Yo, calling her a
You
lady.
talking about like a
handsome
quick? But what are we talking about for a quick fuck, or are we talking about like
Oh my god.
relationship?
I'm just-
no, in
general.
general, nigga. Why
She's
you
still
say
ugly.
You
You're a
would run
what,
down,
bro?
but you would run down though.
Horny,
She's still
nigga.
ugly.
What would you run down though?
No.
You lying.
I see ugly girls with fat asses though.
What you-
I see ugly girls with
No.
fat asses.
Straight to sex, bro.
Straight this dick in his dick.
It wasn't about sex. I said relationship
He
or
said,
sex.
so am I fucking?
Yeah, am I straight fucking? Like,
I'm like, is it just
If you
sex
want
or is
to,
it a
like,
relationship?
he right
That's
there.
what I'm saying. Like, it depends. You know, niggas will hit something if it's a quick nut, but I'm talking about like, are you talking about for sex or relationship? Because you know good and well if you talk.
we're just talking about
I
in
know
general.
what- you know, we're talking about general beauty. I
Like
know.
It's
Josh
very
could
subjective.
call me an ugly shit today, and then DJ will ask me if I'm in a relationship.
But everybody knows you're not. But everybody. But if we.
That's crazy.
That's
Oh.
He said, but are you?
I fuck with you. I fuck with you for
That's
that. I fuck with you for that.
But nah, real shit though, real
That's
shit.
nuts.
So it's subjective. It's
It
subjective.
is
are you?
subjective, but like, but it's
You answer the
different.
question.
Hold on, y'all, hold on.
We could,
Rewind
Just
that
making sure.
cruise
we
of
could
DJ
all
saying
all
that.
say that. We could all say that.
Edit it.
No, but
We could all say that, but the experience is different. Like no matter what, nobody here is really ugly. You know what I'm saying? So anybody can say that, but you know,
Someone
you have
then-
niggas in your DMs. You can pull. But we're talking about somebody who's genuinely unattractive. Like they exist, bro.
Name.
They
I'm
exist.
with you.
I don't
I'm with
fucking
you. I'm with you.
know.
I'm like, I don't know.
But you, just because it's like
Rocky
trying to hide
Dennis.
it and be sweet about it. Like, oh, it's subject. Like there is ugly fucking people. It's the reality of life.
Look,
Just
you
like
gotta
there's
understand this though.
niggas on top and there's niggas on bottom. And it's
you
just
understand,
it's
if you
simple.
don't
bro.
Why we had to go to
But you
niggas on
understand,
top of
if
bottom?
Listen, look,
What the fuck?
No, baby, you gotta understand. Look, if everybody is the remember we watched this in middle school, the Twilight Zone episode, like literally the
Oh, with the faces and
yeah,
shit. Yeah.
everybody like if everybody looks
watched
ugly, but you can't tell because you look like those people. You know what I'm saying? Then like, what are you gonna say? Like, we can look at a whole country of people, be like, oh, they're ugly, right? Let's say we do that, and like, I'm not gonna name a country, but
Yeah, but you know I was gonna ask.
But I'm saying, but like, let's say
Haiti.
you name a country.
Haiti.
But yo, Haiti is crazy.
Mama,
beautiful.
pussy.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Haitians have like the most like variety of like.
You see me?
Like, you
Niggas.
see like the most beautiful dark skinned woman, then you see like the most beautiful like light skinned like
Facts.
Haitian. Like it's kind
Love
of
them all.
crazy.
Who's that was talking about the women?
You love to talk about the women, anyways.
I saw some
nigga.
ugly niggas out there. Bro. There's some ugly ass
Niggas
niggas
look
in
like
here.
gravel, bro. But
Them niggas growl out there.
he said they growl.
Trinidad done, Puerto Rico done.
Nah, Trinidad.
Bro,
Fuck out of here.
Alright,
Trinidad.
But
Wild.
Alright.
What would you say? I'm
What did
sorry.
you say?
No, I'm not
Trinidad
gonna-
got.
Excuse me?
I take it back.
Trinidad got.
We got
Yeah.
baddies
I'm
in
about to
Trinidad.
say,
Hold
bro.
on. I know a tranny. I meant Trini.
Yo,
I know a Trini.
Tranny.
I don't remember what we
But so
talking about.
everyone is ugly and everyone is not ugly. It depends on
That's
the
how it
person.
Those were my
I
two
don't
topics.
think
Thank
this-
you for
I guess.
answering.
It was
guess.
spicy. Told you be. This is your second time coming on.
We need
Thank
different
you.
perspectives.
Look, this is the outro, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on another episode of the Peer Pressure Podcast. Thank you for the guest, joining us in this experience.
Thank you
Next
for
week.
having us.
Dipset and
Them said
Dipset, Miranda. I mean Key.
What?
What's my
Dipset,
Key.
Dipset.
Killer K.
Killer K,
Killer K. Key.
Miranda, Cosmos,
Miranda
The
Cosmos.
homie DJ.
No, Cosmos.
our favorite Trini.
yo, don't do that.
Hey, I'm about to start airing shit out.
I'll be your favorite Lucian because I'm the only Lucian y'all know. I feel like, right?
You
Fact.
really are, though.
Yeah, you are.
What's a Lucian?
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
Oh, I'm a Lucian too. There's two Lucians.
Don't love him.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we out. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week.
That's how you